Hi guys. So I've decided to do this video as like a pre-practice video because I'm aware that throughout the practices I will ask you quite a lot to check in with how you're feeling in your body. And it occurs to me that actually until I actually started like a daily yoga practice and things, I didn't connect with my body at all. In fact, it was a very scary concept to connect with my body. For many years, it felt like my body was the enemy. I was at war with my body a lot of the time. And I think that's the case with a lot of people with chronic illnesses. And I feel like there's a disconnect for people that potentially deal with like body confidence issues and stuff. So I feel like this is a good starting point before we jump into some of the other practices for people who are feeling a little bit disconnected. So we're just going to do a few things to try and get connected. Ready? So get yourself settled, get yourself calm as it's possible to be. And then let's literally start at the bottom. Now, I know some of us are completely feet averse, and I must say, actually, yoga has allowed me to check in with my feet, which is something that I couldn't possibly have touched before. So bring your feet towards you, however it's possible for you to do that. All of our bodies are different. Please never, ever think that what I'm doing is what you need to be doing. It's not. It's just a suggestion. Literally all we are doing is trying to reconnect with sensation again. So get your foot towards you, however you like. Right foot first. If I always start with the right, then I might not get confused. Me and left and right are not best friends. So that's literally it for now. Touch your feet. Can you feel the temperature of your hands on your feet? If you squeeze your big toe, do you feel that sensation? And then the toe next to it. Going all the way along to your little toe. Look at your foot. I mean, they are incredible. Look at them. I know, I don't like feet either. Mine, I can get on board with. Anyone else's feet, I'm not such a fan of. Without touching, can you feel sensation in your big toe? Now just play with it a minute. See, can you push your toe into the ground? Does that make you notice the sensation in your toe? And then the ball of your foot. Push your ball of your foot into the ground. And that's it. That's all we're doing. We are reconnecting. We are feeling those sensations. I mean, I can feel this. I'm sorry if you heard the dog choke. But the mic is here, so hopefully you didn't. All we are doing is checking in and seeing, can we feel the sensations in our body? Now you can do whatever you want to your foot. I am just going to squish my foot. Give my foot a little massage. Some areas may be tender than others, more tender than others. My teeth back in. But all that matters is that you can feel it. That you can tune in and you can feel it. Let's move on to the other foot. Give those big toes a little squish again. Then move along. Just feel it, just notice. If you can feel it, you are already connecting with your body. Push your big toe into the ground again. Can you just push your big toe in? I asked that because I felt that I was pushing my heel in at the same time. Now for me, having my eyes closed helps. If my eyes are open, I really struggle. Give it a squish. If you can feel tender points, just be more tender with them. See if you can push them a little bit harder. See if you can work any of the tension out. What about your heel? I don't feel a lot in my heel. So bring your feet together if you can. Fold them out like a little book. And literally just give yourself a quick mini massage of the feet. Rub them, poke them with your thumbs. You can use your knuckles if that helps. The dog really wants my attention. And then ankles, move up to your ankles. As long as you can feel what you are doing, then that's a connection between the mind and the body. Signals are being sent back and forth all day long without any input from us. We don't have to think about it. Up the calves a little bit, give it a little squeeze. If you can feel it, you are connected. I just realised it probably looked like I was staring off into space then, because there is a beautiful tree outside my window. And to the knees. And what contraptions knees are. So, if you put your legs out in front of you and you point your toes and then flex them, point them and flex them. I should probably come to the side because you probably can't even see my toes. Point and flex. Can you feel anything anywhere? Do you notice that maybe your bottom pushes into the ground more if you do one of those things? Can you feel calf muscles? What is happening in those calf muscles as you're pointing and you're flexing your feet? That's where I feel it. That might not be where you feel it. And then, where shall we go next? Shall we do a little cat-cow? So come to all fours. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your wrists. Try and keep your shins and calves straight behind your knees. All we're going to do is stretch our back, arch your back, and then round your back. And if you want to do this with your breath, breathe in, take a big inhale. You push your hands into the ground and your feet and your shins and your knees into the ground as you arch your back. And then exhale as you round around. And just notice where you can feel the sensation. If you can feel the sensation. Does it feel nice on your lower back? Does it not feel nice on your lower back? It depends how much you move and in what way. Let's do a little hip stretch. So, put your right foot in front and then your left foot just behind. And breathe here and see if you can, with your straight back, walk your hands forward a little bit. Now I feel it in my hips, but do you feel it in your hip? Come down as much as is comfortable. And just notice what you can feel and where you can feel it. And breathe. Always breathe. Always bring the breath. And when you're ready, you can sit yourself back upright. And then just swap the legs over. Left foot in front now, right foot behind. Straight spine and creep forward. And notice if you can feel that in your left hip or if you're feeling it somewhere else. All you're doing is noticing. You can't do this wrong. Wherever you feel it is perfect, absolutely perfect. And breathe. And when you're ready, you can bring yourself back up to a seat. Take your right leg, your right foot, and take it to the side or behind. It needs to be what feels comfortable in your body. So I'm sure the dog is making it harder to say, but attention must be had. So try and keep that foot flexed. Where can you feel that? You might want to shut your eyes and notice, where can you feel that? Try and sit up straight as much as you can. And see if you can breathe into that sensation. I know that's a very strange thing to say. Just imagine as you take a breath in, you can direct your breath to where you feel the sensation. And then we're going to move to the other side when you're ready. That right foot is in front and your left leg is coming behind. You may notice that for me, it's more difficult to sit up straight on this side. That hip definitely has more pain, more tension. Breathing into it. Just noticing. And if at any point you are not comfortable with what we are doing, do something else. Poke somewhere else on your body, stretch somewhere else on your body. Just notice. And then we're done. Come to a comfortable seat. Doesn't matter whether that's cross-legged or whether you sit up. You can kneel if you like. And we are just going to do some circles. Try and keep your hips still and move from your belly button. I would show you, but we're a packed house today. So, chill, little dog. To the right, sweep your heart forward. To the left, and then back. Then go around a few more times. If you can catch up with your breath, you can breathe in as you sweep forward and exhale as you roll back. And you can catch your weight with your knees. Oh my gosh, the doggies are busy. Sit and look good. Sit and look pretty. Very good. My ornaments. And when you're ready, you can stop. And then we're just going to go to the other side. So to the left, sweep your chest round, to the right and back. Inhale as you go around the front. And exhale around the back. And just notice, where are you feeling these sensations? And how hard is it to breathe as you're going round and round? I'm sorry, I'm unable to lean back because as soon as I stop touching the dogs, they will demand attention again. So, when you're ready, you can come to a stop. So we've already reconnected with the bottom half of our bodies and our abdomen. What do you think about that? Look at you go. The most important thing that I want you to get from this is a feeling of safety in your body. And I mean, that's something that I've been working towards for years as someone who's experienced quite a lot of trauma and nervous system dysregulation. So regulating my nervous system and bringing a sense of safety back to the body so that I can fully embody my body, fully be in my body and know that I am safe. And in this moment, we are not at war with one another. Let's move on to the shoulders. So next, all we're going to do, take your arms out to the side, and on an inhale, sweep them up. And on an exhale, bring them slowly back down again. Try and marry it up to your breath. So as you sweep the arms up, you breathe in. And exhale as they come back down. And we're just going to do this a couple of times. Where are you feeling sensation? And when your hands are on the floor next, just keep them there. Can you widen a feeling of expansion? I'm just trying not to touch my mic, across the collarbone. And then see, does it kind of just feel like your arms are just hanging there then? This is a very difficult position, actually. Can you bring your shoulder blades in towards one another, down your back and down your back? Like you're trying to pinch a pencil between your shoulder blades. Comfortable, not comfortable. Just feel it. Let it go when you're ready to let it go. Next time we inhale, we're going to sweep our arms up, and as we exhale, we're going to twist to one side. So inhale your arms up, and then twist to the right. Take your left hand to your right knee and your right hand behind you like a kickstand. Don't pause. Pause? No, don't push. Don't force. There you go. That's how we got pause. Don't push or force. And just breathe. We're creating a little bit more space. Notice if it's harder or easier to breathe in from here. And also notice, can you breathe into the back body? Like as you're filling your lungs, can you breathe into your upper back? Fill the lungs on the back. And then let it go. And we're just going to go to the other side. Inhale the arms up and exhale to the left. And your left arm is behind you like a kickstand, and your right hand is on your left knee. And we are not pushing, we are not forcing. We are just having a gentle twist. Breathe into the back of your lungs and just notice. You can let that go when you're ready. How do you feel? Does your body feel different in any way? And if it doesn't matter. You just got to respect where you are right now. And then we'll take our right arm across our chest and use your left arm or your left hand to just pull your arm over a little bit. Don't pull your shoulder up. Make sure that your shoulder is dropped into socket. You can give it a wee massage over, or you can just hold it there with your hand or your inner elbow. We're just having a little stretch. And then release that when you're ready, and we'll take it to the other side. Remember, keep your shoulder down and your arm across. And breathe. Wiggle your fingers if you like. Don't if you don't. You're just taking what you need from this practice and leaving whatever you don't need. Take what serves, leave what don't. And you can release that when you are ready. So we're going to do one more shoulder stretch, and then we'll move on to the neck, and then we'll close. And you can come back to this video as many times as you like. So back to all fours, please. And I want you to stretch your right hand up to the sky, little twist. Can you look towards your fingers? And then we're going to thread that underneath the chest, through, and as far down to the ground as you can get. It doesn't matter whether you can come to the ground or not. We're just stretching and feeling. So I'm going to shut up a minute so you can feel. Breathe and notice. And when you're ready to come out, I want you to take your right hand back to the sky and then plant it back under your shoulder. And then to the other side. Left hand up, stretch, and then thread it through. And we're just noticing. We're just feeling and noticing. Please do not try and copy what my body looks like. My body is on a healing journey all of its own. Breathe and feel. And you know how to come out. Left arm up to the sky and then plant it back into the earth. When you're ready. You might want to have a little bit of a wiggle around. Swing your hips from side to side. Notice if you feel anything there. Go round and round. Whatever feels good for you. Oh, while we're here, we'll come to a child's pose. Now, you can either have your knees wide or you can have your knees together. We're going to fold forward. You can have your arms in front or you can have your arms behind. And you might also want to tent your palms, see if that feels nice. And if it doesn't, then don't do it. And we're just going to breathe and feel. We're just noticing. There is no right or wrong. You can come out when you're ready, or you can stay here with me for a few more breaths. And then we will come back to a comfortable seat. Give your neck a little bit of ease here. So if you drop your head forward, just let the weight of your head hang. Breathe and feel. And then roll your right ear over your right shoulder. Breathe and feel. If you want to explore further, you can put your left arm out to the side. You can raise it, you can flex your hand. Or you can use your right hand and place it over your left ear. Don't put any force on it, no pressure please. Just let the weight of your hand breathe and feel. And when you're ready, you can roll your head to the other side. Left ear over left shoulder. Do whatever you did on the other side again. Or don't. Our bodies are not equal. We don't feel the sensations always on both sides the same. Breathe and feel. can release it whenever you're ready. Take your head back down. Lift your head up, let's face forward. And shoulder shrugs, please. Really squeeze them up and then drop them back. You can inhale them up and exhale, drop them back. Have a little wiggle. Do whatever you want. Do whatever you want to do in your body right now. And please give yourself a round of applause for taking the time out to try and reconnect, to actually carve this time out for yourself, to do something for you. That's amazing. I will give you a round of applause. And now we're just going to take a few deep breaths together, just sat in whatever comfortable position. And while we're doing that, I want you to think about where you can feel your body on the earth. So obviously for me, in my cross-legged seat, I can feel it in the bony parts, the external parts of my ankle and my butt. Feel the pressure. Notice where you are connected to the earth. And if reconnecting to your body is something that you really struggle with, that is a really good thing to just bring in to do a few times a day, every day, to just notice where on your body is touching the earth or the sofa or the chair. I'm really proud of you. I think you've done amazing work today. You can return to this video whenever, or you can just take time whenever you feel to just poke and prod and squeeze and squish and just notice. Notice the sensations in your body when you're not poking and squeezing and squishing and when you are. And that will help cultivate this reconnection between your mind and your body. Even if that is just using your thumb to press along each fingertip and feel that sensation, this is bringing you back into your body, which again, I understand can really feel like the last place you want to be. And that's it. Thank you so much. And I'll see you soon. Namaste.